Week 17 came to a close at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, where the Lions held on to beat the Niners 40-34. Jared Goff threw for 303 yards and 3 touchdowns, while Jahmyr Gibbs added 117 on the ground, including a fourth-quarter touchdown that helped propel Detroit to a victory. Lions, they get to head home with a 14-2 record and prepare for a prime-time Week 18 matchup with the Vikings to decide who will take home the top seed in the NFC. Meanwhile, in the Big Apple, NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero is reporting that the Jets will kick off their coaching search by interviewing Ron Rivera for their vacancy. New York also expected to bring in Rex Ryan for an interview, per NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. Ryan spent 6 years as the Jets head coach from 2009 to 2014, leading the Jets to 2 winning seasons in his first 2 years. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at tryethos.com. That's tryethos.com.
The current federal government is actually going $1 trillion deeper in debt every 100 days. That's why thousands are turning to Goldco, a top-rated gold company, to diversify their savings with time-tested safe haven assets, physical gold and silver. Right now, not only is Goldco offering a free gold and silver kit, but on qualified purchases, they'll give you up to a 10% instant match in bonus silver. Call 855-838-GOLD. That's 855-838-GOLD. Performance may vary. Consult with your tax attorney or financial professional before making an investment decision.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is 7:30 in the morning. It is the last day of the year. Are you ready for that, Jared?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
How are you going to ring it out?
I don't have any big plans, quietly. That's all I'll ring it out.
Quietly?
Yeah.
Well, that's not the way to do it. It's supposed to be the big blast. You're not doing the big blast.
Yeah, I've never been a, New Year's. It's always, to me, it's like, okay,
Well, whatever you do is going to be more exciting than mine. I will be asleep.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be asleep too. I'll be asleep.
I get to work tomorrow. Anyway, brand new year. Start all over again. Clean slate.
That's how I always, when people say like, oh yeah, I'm like, start what all over again? Like,
life.
I guess,
Life. It starts all over again. Regenerates. That's the only way you can look at it. What else is there other than another year older? And that's kind of depressing. Anyway, no big plans, no party.
No, nothing going on.
Not going to gather over at the Buckley's.
No.
They're party animals,
No, I hear.
Yeah. Sometimes they get together with the Bristers, and it's just that neighborhood is party central. That's what I hear. I've never been invited, so
maybe bake a bunch of cookies.
I don't really know. Anyway, we got some birthdays. You want to go with birthdays? These people had the birthday the last day of the year. Anthony Hopkins. You've heard of him, haven't you?
These are the big shot birthdays, right?
Yeah, these are the big shot birthdays. Yeah.
Anthony, yes, sir.
Can't get any bigger than Anthony. It's Sir Anthony Hopkins.
Is he a Sir Anthony Hopkins?
He is a Sir, and he's also a very scary guy in that movie. What was that movie where he ate people?
Silence of the Lambs.
There you go.
And what was it? I think he was in Red Dragon. All those movies.
He's been in all kinds of movies, but that one was a frightening one.
Very intimidating guy in those movies.
It was. You can imagine him living next door. Anyway, he's 87 today. And Sarah Miles. Sarah Miles was a crush of mine back when I was a child. She was in The Big Sleep and a lot of other stuff, but she's 83 today. Barbara Carrera. another one of my fantasies. She is 83. All my fantasies are really old now. She was in Never Say Never Again. That's a James Bond movie. Guitarist Andy Summers, you heard of him.
Yes, sir.
And he's with the Police. He's 82. Ben Kingsley, another great actor, he is 81 today. He was Gandhi, wasn't he? And a bunch of other things.
Oh, yeah.
But he was Gandhi, was one of his biggies. Burton Cummings of the Guess Who, not a heck of a nice guy, but a really good singer. 77 today, nothing but bad things I've ever heard about him. But he just, Burton thought Burton was Burton. and 77, he's a great talent though, so I guess he he deserves it. Tim Matheson is 77 today. Actor Joe DeSandro was in the Limey. That's kind of a derogatory thing, isn't it? He's 76. Bassist Tom Hamilton of Aerosmith, 73 today. James Remar of Dexter is 71. Bebe Neuwirth, Madam Secretary, she was she was Cheers. She was the guy's wife, the very staunchy wife. She's 66 today. Val Kilmer, he's still around. He's 65. Actor Gong Li of 2020's Mulan and Memories of a Geisha, he's 59. Joe McIntyre, he's one of the new kids. Now he's one of the old kids. New Kids on the Block, he's 52. We have, who else do we have here? Ricky Whittle of American Gods is 45. Actor Eric Bergen of Madam Secretary and Jersey Boys, 39. Those are the big shot birthdays, but we got a few people that you may actually know. They're coming up next.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Alma Romero, Jessica Pacheco, Norma Troll, Jessica Quesada, Irene Garcia, Maria Llanos, Jewel Lang, Maria Vega, Earl Ferguson, Emily Nicole Mulvihill, Rafael Gudino, Richard Castillo, Isaac Bravo, Conchita Briones, Jacob Aguirre, Marisol Granados, Teresa Castillo Munger, and Dolores Lopez. Happy birthday to each and every one.
Tuning into the baseball game, monitoring the incoming storm, catching your favorite talk show. These are just a few of the reasons more than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio each month. And did you know AM radio is the backbone of the emergency alert system, keeping us safe in dangerous times? It's reliable, free, and public safety depends on it. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And that brings us to the World in California News headlines, brought to you by Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe.
CBS News Brief. New Zealand and Australia have rung in the new year. Security will be tight in New York tonight when the ball drops in Times Square. Rebecca Weiner is the NYPD's Deputy Commissioner of Counterterrorism and Intelligence.
Anytime you have this amount of people coming into such a confined space over a long duration of time, it is going to be a desirable target for somebody to do something bad.
CBS News meteorologist Rob Marciano says it will rain on Times Square tonight. Elsewhere?
The season won't stay in Kansas City, Minneapolis, Chicago. I think the rain will be done with you guys, so that'll be good. And then in parts of the Intermountain West, where you've had some fresh coatings of snow, temperatures will be seasonal there in Salt Lake as well. Denver, 22 degrees.
People in former President Jimmy Carter's hometown of Plains, Georgia, are remembering him.
You know, my whole life he's been a big part as a leader in our country.
Carter will lie in repose at his presidential library in Atlanta this weekend. CBS News Brief. I'm Michael Wallace.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. Insurance companies in California will have to offer coverage to homeowners in wildfire-prone areas under a new state regulation. But some say it'll cost other homeowners up to 50% more in premiums.
This was a proposal drafted by a insurance company lobbyist behind closed doors where there's no opportunity for public comment.
Jamie Court, president of Consumer Watchdog, State Insurance Commissioner Ricardo Lara says the use of catastrophe models will ensure what he calls reliable rates. A surge in the number of valley fever cases across the state. Gavelesh Carr with Stanislaus County Health says symptoms mimic those of the flu, like coughing, headache, fever, and body pain, but she says valley fever is a fungus, not a virus.
California in general, we have this wet and dry weather. So you have winter and then you have really dry summer. So that creates a condition where those fungus, develop.
She says those at highest risk are construction and field workers. Gas prices averaging $4.35 a gallon statewide. Jeff Scott, California News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
Be a part of the Raiders Nation on FM 107.5.
On first and goal, a snap and the toss to the right.
Las Vegas
U.S.
Raiders
prosecutors
football.
say a man serving prison.
Touchdown, Stidham!
FM 107.5.
Las Vegas Raiders, brought to you by El Central RV and Southwest Postal Service.
Raiders football on FM 107.5.
And we are now ready for page one of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive and at the Imperial Valley Mall. With your local news, page one, here's Jared.
KXO News. An after Christmas theft. Yes, a man is in custody after an apparent after-Christmas burglary spree. On Thursday, December 26th, Imperial County Sheriff's deputies stopped a man reported to be trespassing on property near Cole and Cloak Roads near Calexico. The man, Christian Cordero Molina, was found to be in possession of approximately $5,000 worth of marijuana merchandise from a Calexico cannabis dispensary. Further investigation discovered that 2 separate dispensaries had been victimized, and evidence pointed to Cordero Molina as the suspect. He was arrested and, after an escape attempt, was booked into Imperial County Jail on charges including a commercial burglary, possession of stolen property, and possession of drug paraphernalia and trespassing. And oath of office, county conducts swearing-in ceremony. It was Friday, and it was historical. 3 Board of Supervisors were elected in November. District 4 Supervisor Ryan Kelly was re-elected. Martha Cardenas Singh and Marguerite Peggy Price filled 2 vacancies. The swearing-in was historic. Judge Polly Flores administered the oath of office. Cardenas Singh and Price became the first females to serve on the board at the same time. Martha Cardenas Singh became the first Latina to ever serve on the board, and Peggy Price became the first Pacific Islander to serve on the board. The 2 became the 3rd and 4th females to ever serve on the board since 1904. The Board of Supervisors chambers was packed with people witnessing history. The supervisors will choose a new board chairman and vice chairman in January. And we'll get to that story next. How about this? KXO Local News Time, 7:42.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Real Central Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentralmotors.net El Centro Motors mobile service vans. What a great idea.
And we have a ban on flavored tobacco, and it's in California. The ban begins New Year's Day. The ban was approved through Assembly Bill 2019. Assembly Bill 321A is what originally builds on the implementation of the ban. The enforcement of the ban will be through efforts of the Attorney General's office and will establish a list of all tobacco products that are permissibly unflavored and allowed to be sold in California. The logic behind the ban is that flavored tobacco attracts underage tobacco purchases. And a van was seized. Border Patrol agents seized a van late last week. The van was carrying 9 undocumented individuals. The driver of the van, a U.S. citizen, was arrested. Agents intercepted the van near Campo last week. The van was a clone delivery service van. The van was spotted approaching Tierra del Santo Road, and Border Patrol agents became suspicious because the logos on the window coverings were inconsistent with those typically seen on an authentic delivery van. The agents stopped the van and observed 9 people laying down in the back. The individuals were interviewed, and it was determined that they did not have the proper documents to be in this country legally. The driver of the van and 9 occupants were arrested and transported to the nearest Border Patrol station for processing, and the van was seized. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather up next.
And page 1 of the local news has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
Goddard's Gold. From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO. Goddard's Gold.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And we are now ready for page 2 of the local news and the local weather. Brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town with daily lunch specials Monday through Friday and happy hour from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day. With local news page 2, here again is Jared.
New Year's holiday is underway today, and in some areas, the holiday is Wednesday only. The county is shut down in all non-emergency departments and agencies New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. That's with the county. And on the other hand, the Imperial Irrigation District offices are closed only on New Year's Day, Wednesday. So if you want to go by the IID today, feel free. Pay your bill. New Year's is a major drinking holiday, so because of all the parties, law enforcement is going to increase patrols on New Year's Eve and remain in holiday mode, possibly into the weekend. The purpose of all law enforcement agencies is to ensure public safety. All agencies will be on the lookout for impaired drivers. Alcohol is not the only cause of impaired driving. Recreational or medicinal marijuana and some over-the-counter drugs can impair driving also. And IID schedules a public hearing. They want the public's input. It is the IID considering rate updates. They want public input to discuss the proposals. The updates would be to power rates for the years 2025 through 2028. The changes would affect both residential and non-residential customers. Complete information on what is being proposed is available online, iid.com/rateinfo. 2 public hearings have been scheduled. The first is in La Quinta, and that'll be on January 8th. The second public hearing will be held January 16th at Condit Auditorium on Broadway in El Centro. The La Quinta hearing starts at 5:30 p.m. The hearing in El Centro starts at 5. Again, the one in El Centro will be January 16th. The meetings will be live streamed at iid.com/livestream. And Community Connect Day, Ivy Food Bank announces a special day. It'll be held at the Camarena Memorial Library in Calexico. It'll be on January 15th from 10 a.m. until 12 noon. On that day, local agencies will come together to provide valuable on-site information and assistance to community members. The event is designed to enrich lives and strengthen community bonds, and that'll be put together and held by the Ivy Food Bank. And be aware, be advised, there is a job fair for the California Midwinter Fair. You're looking for a little work. Preparations are underway, and they are already getting ready for the California Midwinter Fair. Part of the preparation is to ensure a workforce is in place. So to take care of that, a job fair has been scheduled. They are looking for maintenance, admissions, security, event staff, and bartenders. Applications can be found at ivyfairgrounds.com. Complete the application and take it with you to the job fair. The job fair will be held January 11th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Casa de Mañana building at the Ivy Fairgrounds. KXO News Time, 7:49. We'll take a look at weather next.
Did you know that Burgers & Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6 with specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more? Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Try one of our weekday lunch specials that include a soft drink from $8 and up. For December, enjoy a Sierra Nevada Celebration Fresh Hop IPA for $5.50 or Torta Supreme Plate of the Month and our Negroni Drink of the Month for December. Burgers & Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers & Beer for the best burger in town.
The high temperature yesterday, 76 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 44. National Weather Service says dry conditions with daily highs mostly in the lower 70s will continue for the rest of the week. Expect periods of higher level clouds today and again starting on Friday, while overnight lows will continue to drop down to around seasonal normals. More of the unsettled weather pattern may finally be seen starting next week, with some potential for mainly high-terrain precipitation and the highs dropping back into the 60s. Weather forecast calling for mostly sunny skies today. Highs right near 73. Winds will be calm. Partly cloudy tonight. Overnight lows around 45. New Year's Day, sunny skies. Highs right near 73. Winds will be calm throughout the day. And right now we're looking at 43 degrees, 65% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still unhealthy in Calexico. Still very high levels of PM 2.5. Finite particulate matter created mostly from vehicle emissions. Air quality is moderate in Brawley. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. That's it. That's page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by Burgers & Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family or meet the friends at Burgers & Beer.
San Diego, it's the Ford Final Days sales event. 14 days of the biggest savings on an incredible selection. So, visit your San Diego County Ford dealers now through January 2nd and get great offers across the lineup of Ford trucks and SUVs, like the built Ford Tough F-150 truck, part of Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 47 years and counting, or the adventure-ready Ford Bronco Sport with GOAT modes to help you conquer the great outdoors. And check out the always electrifying Ford Mustang Mach-E with 0 to 60 thrills and 0 emissions. It's the Ford Final Days sales event, and it's your chance to save. Whether it's gas, hybrid, or all electric, now is the best time to get behind the wheel of your brand new Ford truck or SUV and drive it home today. But hurry, these offers absolutely end January 2nd. So go to your San Diego County Ford dealers today. Based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
All offers valid at Imperial County Ford dealers.
And we are now ready for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. NFL Monday Night Football. It was the Lions all over the 49ers. The 49ers hurt the guy, their quarterback got hurt. But the Lions beat them 40-34. And that was Monday night. Holidays, the New Year's holidays, mostly is college football. College football started some time ago, but now we're in the bowl situations. Last night was the Tierra Perfect Music City Bowl. Missouri defeated Iowa 27-24. Today it is, there's quite a few games. It's Alabama at Michigan in the Relia Quest Bowl. Louisville takes on Washington in the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. South Carolina at Illinois in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. Baylor at LSU in the Kinder's Texas Bowl. And the Penn State takes on Boise State at the College Football Playoff quarterfinals in the Fiesta Bowl. That is today. We'll have more. Got some basketball stuff coming up.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And on the NBA scoreboard, it was the Bulls and the Hornets. They went into overtime. Bulls pulled it out, 115-108. Knicks beat the Wizards, 126-106. Clippers got by the Pelicans, 116-113. Nuggets defeated the Jazz, 132-121. Cavaliers defeated the Warriors, 113-95. 76ers over the Trailblazers, 125-103, and the Kings beat the Mavericks 110-100. In the National Hockey League, the Rangers lost. The Panthers beat them 5-3. Jets got by the Predators 3-0, and Kraken beat the Utah Hockey Club 5-2. Only games played. In the world of golf, Victor Hovland has a broken toe. He's iffy for the Kapalua tournament. He also dropped his swing coach, so he's got to get a new coach before he can play again. The Hall of Famer Lydia Ko has been named Dame in the New Year's honors, the honors list in New Zealand for her services to golf. Damehood is the female equivalent of a knighthood, and she becomes Dame Lydia Ko after receiving one of New Zealand's highest civil honors on Tuesday. In New Zealand time, Ko is the youngest New Zealander at age 27 to receive that honor. Auckland Open, Emma Raducanu in tennis. She has withdrawn from the Auckland Open, and she has a back injury, so she's not going to be playing there. Nick Kyrgios falls at Brisbane, and the singles. Arina Sabalenka has advanced. She is the on the women's side in tennis. They're getting ready for the Australian Open. Should he or shouldn't he? Well, he did. Entering a Monday Night Football showdown against San Francisco 49ers, Detroit Lions coach Dan Campbell weighed whether he should rest or play his starters, decided on playing them, and play them he did. He won big time. But then again, the San Francisco quarterback was injured after taking a sack late in a Monday night's 40-34 loss. With the Detroit Lions, San Francisco 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy felt familiar and concerning feeling in his right elbow. Said he got hit on the backside and basically just his arm was on fire kind of thing. He said he tried throwing a couple on the sideline and couldn't at that point. He came back and did what he could, but not when you're injured. The gray in LeBron James' beard was unmistakable as he addressed reporters on his 40th birthday Monday after the Los Angeles Lakers practice. He said he had a decade of the 30s, so that just wake up and just be like, oh, shoot, oh, damn, you're 40. James said he still has a good 5 to 6 years left playing time in his 40s. Jet carrying Gonzaga's men's basketball team avoided a collision at LAX. Details are not all there. That's it. That's sports. Sports brought to you by PMH, Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
The Peanut Patch in Yuma. What a great place to spend some time. The Peanut Patch. You will find that they have homemade candies, treats like fresh English toffee. They make it right there. Chocolate-covered raisins. How about orange sticks? Pecan turtles made from a special family recipe, and so many more delicious treats and so many other great items at the Peanut Patch. Now, the Peanut Patch is open Monday through Saturdays in Yuma. You can Google the Peanut Patch, and, you can shop online. You can get directions on how to get to the Peanut Patch in Yuma. By the way, the Peanut Patch ships all over the universe. They have their very own post office. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Check them out on the web, thepeanutpatch.com.
And it's now time for the financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company that protects you, your home, your business, and construction site 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. U.S. stocks bounced back this morning, setting up for a fitting into the roaring year of trading after an uncharacteristic limp into the finish. The S&P 500 rose 0.2%, while the tech-heavy NASDAQ Composite gained 0.4%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average put on 0.2%. The benchmark S&P 500 is up around 23.8% in 2024, according to Yahoo Finance data. Tech-heavy NASDAQ Composite is up 30%. Dow Jones average has posted a more modest 13% gain. Got your weather coming up.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
And it's going to be mostly sunny today. Highs right near 73. Winds will be calm. Pretty much the same thing for New Year's Day. That's it. That's your financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service. Got your news coming up.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
Department says Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps and Russia's main intelligence division aim to stoke social and political tensions and influence voters. It accuses them of seeking to divide Americans through targeted disinformation campaigns.
We'll have to wait a while longer, but 2025 has already arrived in other parts of the world. 1 million people gathered at Sydney Harbour in Australia to ring in the new year, and these two have big plans.
Looking forward to watching the Australian Open. Djokovic will be out again. Could be his last time.
I'm a New Year's baby. It's my birthday. I'm 68 years old.
It's 13 hours until the ball drop in Times Square. CBS's Nikki Batiste says New York police are on guard.
The NYPD tells us there are no specific credible threats to tonight's celebrations, but the department has been operating at a heightened threat environment since the October 7th, 2023 attack in Israel.
200,000 people are invited to a party in Nashville where country music's biggest stars are set to perform, including Jelly Roll and Luke Combs. A blackout has plunged almost all of Puerto Rico into darkness this New Year's Eve day. Luma, the island's utility, says preliminary findings point to the failure of an underground power line, but the investigation continues. Officials now say it could take up to 2 days to fix. Puerto Rico's dealt with chronic outages over the years as infrastructure crumbles. The world is getting more crowded. Here's correspondent Michael Wallace.
The U.S. Census Bureau estimates the world population increased by more than 71 million people in 2024 to 8.09 billion. That was a bit of a slowdown from 2023 when the population rose by 75 million. The U.S. population grew by 2.6 million this year to 341 million. Worldwide in 2025, there will be 4 births and 2 deaths every second.
The Cubs may be hibernating for winter, but Wrigley Field will be packed tonight for the city's first NHL Winter Classic in 16 years. The Blackhawks are hosting the Blues. League events president Steve Mayer says that's not all.
There's so many other elements. There's a stage. We've got music with the Smashing Pumpkins and Chance the Rapper. We've got a New Year's Eve party out in right field.
The forecast for Chicago calls for rain and snow. The Dow is up 91 points. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-230-2777. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-230-2777. That's 800-230-2777. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. 800-230-2777.
College football playoffs are resuming.
Fresh off their first-round victory over SMU, 6th-ranked Penn State is back at it again tonight. They'll be taking on 3rd-ranked Boise State at State Farm Stadium, and Nittany Lions head coach James Franklin couldn't be prouder of how far his guys have come.
It's a real college football program in there. It's a real college football program in there. And a college football program that everybody should be proud of because those guys are doing it the right way.
Boise State enjoyed a first-round bye. Both teams will be battling it out for a chance to play in the Orange Bowl on January 9th. Erica Herskowitz for CBS News.
Who wouldn't want to look like $1 million for a mere fraction of the price? Weeks after it went viral, Walmart's new Hermes handbag lookalike sold out.
Real leather, and I paid $80 for it. Comes with the loft, so it's pretty. So you can pretend that you got Birkin.
Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Between all the holiday parties,
weekend tailgates,
and family get-togethers,
we've been overindulging a little more than usual over the holidays. But now, we are starting the new year off on a healthier note by taking Active Liver supplements from New Nordic every day.
Active Liver contains a powerful blend of turmeric, milk thistle, and globe artichoke extract. All natural ingredients that help protect the liver so that it can protect you from toxins. It's like giving my body a daily detox. I've never felt better and my energy is through the roof.
And my doctor is already impressed with how much better my numbers are looking. So if better health, more energy, and detoxing your body are some of your priorities this year, get Active Liver today and start the year off knowing you're giving your liver some well-deserved relief.
Active Liver is available in both tablets and as a delicious gummy. You can find Active Liver in stores at your local CVS or online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com.
Rush Steel Supply is the #1 steel distributor in the Imperial Valley that's been serving the valley for over 14 years. They have an extended inventory of carbon steel, structural steel, plow steel, plates, bars, pipes, and a whole lot more. And all of their products are stored indoors, and they deliver throughout the Imperial Valley. Visit their website, rushsteelsupply.com, or see the inventory for yourself at 703 East Main Street, El Centro. When you think steel, think Rush.
Please come so you mean pride.
It's Aaron Atadero on AM 1230.
Hey, Aaron. Where is Aaron right now? Why didn't you answer me the first time I said Aaron? Because it's pronounced Aaron.
AM 1230, the best oldies on the radio.